Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And as Ichiro makes his way to the box, it's officially time for baseball here.
Milwaukee, center fielder Ichiro Suzuki.
And we are underway here as Ichiro looks at a pitch that misses, ball one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players are hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing, it gets people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Starlin Castro checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. And at first for him following the 1-out single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. The 3-2 one more time. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number two. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Timms.
Eric Timms.
From the belt, the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Now batting, Neil Walker. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Neil Walker.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Line hard toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here's Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three. Here comes the 3-1 pitch, and he misses with it for ball four. So the bases will be loaded now with two away.
Batting seventh.
Ready now, Yasiel Puig. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Tribe, second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So here's Francisco Lindor now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Lindor.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it. Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him. I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Hit sharply toward the right side. Puig is there to put it away for out number 1. Here's Chris Davis now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And there's ball 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Standing in, Travis Shaw. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And that retires the side. Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Stephen Vogt.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Defoe fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
That misses. 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Way out in front. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Here's Ichiro now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in to try it again,
baseman.
Starlin Castro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't.
And they'll tie the ball game if the run scores, evening things at 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Timms. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Neil Walker looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Ian Happ.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Puig. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now in the box, Yan Gomes. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. From the stretch. A cold strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Michael Brantley.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yasiel Puig.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there. Ready for another chance. Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Stephen Vogt.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. A man at third with one away. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Orlando Arcia will be next. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. To 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wilmer.
Now here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Fly ball into straightaway left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. And the ready for another shot now. Ichiro Suzuki. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder Ichiro Suzuki.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackmon on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter number
Digging
14.
in once again,
Second
Starlin
baseman.
Castro. 2 base hits, both singles
Castro.
to this point. And that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
No strikes.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Liner toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
First baseman
Stepping into the box, Eric Timms. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Defoe is there, and the side is retired. At the plate, Chris Davis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, number 31.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone to lead off the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Travis Shaw.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So striding forward now, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Right there for strike 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And this one gets away. Throw over to third here. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Has a look. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig going back on it. He can't get there as it falls in. And a relay home, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Now batting.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And that misses 1-1. 1-1, here it is. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tackling.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Neil Walker. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Neil
into the
Walker.
windup and the pitch. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Here's Michael Brantley. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for second, and this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Right fielder, number 66.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw will get him at first. A run will score, but that was a heck of a play just to get an out that time. Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In now, Wilmer Defoe. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. So stepping in, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And he's safe.
Now batting, left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Garcia has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Chris Davis now. He went deep last time up.
Chris Davis.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 3-1 coming to Davis. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Striding in once again, Orlando Arcia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive to center field. Ozuna is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Ichiro now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This is flared out towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Starlin Castro. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. On a rope to the second baseman. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Timms.
For Milwaukee, first baseman, Eric Timms.
Eddie Gamboa, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. First offering on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ready once again, Travis Shaw. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
First baseman, Travis Shaw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ready for another shot now. Ian Happ.
Ian
0 for 2 on it. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Shaw rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First delivery to him on the way. To third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Back here in Cleveland, we're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Neil Walker is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The left fielder,
here's Michael Brantley, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Now for Walker, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. And now is Yasiel Puig, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Pro gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Yan Gomes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Ready for another chance? Wilmer Defoe. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Grounded softly to the right. Pro gets him. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the pitch. Fouled back. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Ichiro is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Orlando Arcia.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Ichiro now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set and the pitch. Scorched to third. Bregman has it. Throw won't get him. Here's Starlin Castro. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Charlie Blackmon.
Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Ichiro is in pursuit. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Here's Chris Davis now. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Way out in front.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Boats got it. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Cody Allen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
First baseman number 7.
So stepping in, Eric Timms. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Neil Walker. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there. At the plate, Ian Happ. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Right fielder, number 8.
Line to the right side. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. Anthony Swarzak. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch,
Swarzak.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ichiro is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A pause and the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trevor Story will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 33, Trevor Story.
Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Second baseman.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And the Brewers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Starlin Castro. Picture perfect there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 6 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.